Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I actually had to replay that entire boss fight because I forgot to save after I stopped recording. So, if you notice some of my items might be a little different than what they were, that's probably why. Um, but here we are back going into things. But we're supposed to leave the old schoolhouse now. We're done here. Everything's completed. Let's get out of here. Let's return to the surface. It's been a week or so since I recorded, so some of these I might not remember exactly what we were talking about, but hey, here we are again. Um, we've completed our investigation of the old schoolhouse. Things are good. Phew, that was way more exhausting than I expected. Yeah, the monsters down there were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. That elevator is the biggest conundrum, though. Where could it possibly have come from? We should report our findings to the principal right away. Instructor Sarah, too. Yes, that does seem to be the wisest course of action. They walk away. And there's a kitty. Mario. There actually was a meow. Okay, well, that's good. So, this month there was suddenly an elevator allowing access to a floor even deeper below the surface. Honestly, how many more surprises does that old schoolhouse hold? There was nothing like that during my inspection last week, I can say that much. Why can't I be the one who finds all the cool stuff? There seem to be a number of floors even deeper underground too, but only the first two were accessible. That's another mystery. I tried to find some means of unlocking the elevator so we could access the other floors, but it wouldn't budge. If that's not the end of it, I wonder how far down it goes. In the decades I've been here at the school, this is the first I've heard of any additional floors whatsoever. Up until last month, the floor we used for your orienteering exercise is all we'd ever known. So what we explored today didn't even exist until this week. And easy access to this new area presented itself in the form of a convenient elevator, no less. I'd heard many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Well, something must have caused the new areas to show themselves, but I don't have even the slightest idea what that something could be. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Drycles. Drycles the Lionheart? The very same. Emperor Drycles left strict orders regarding that building, which have been passed down from principal to principal ever since. He proclaimed that the old schoolhouse was preserved as is until the promised day arrives. The promised day? What does that mean? That I couldn't say. Though some have speculated it ties back to the lore of the Lions 250 years ago and Drycles' companion, the brave Saint Sandlot. Saint Leanne Sandlot? The Lance Maiden. If Emperor Drycles' words did concern the War of the Lions, it does stand to reason that she'd be connected. Her and her Einsritter fought valiantly at his side during the conflict, violently enough to be regarded as a saint by the Septian Church. I imagine few in Erebonia don't at least know the name. Her name is even celebrated in my hometown, and I am about as far out in the Empire as you can get. There's no shortages of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death for that matter. But how in the world could she be connected to the old schoolhouse? Well, I'm not certain that she is. But when I think of the alterations that have begun to occur inside the building, and of Drycles' words, I find it difficult to believe that there's no connection. It just strikes me as more than mere coincidence. I guess it's as good a theory as any. But what does the promise day even refer to? Well, with so little information, we could speculate all night, and I doubt we'd be any closer to a legitimate answer. We'll just have to keep searching the ruins and see what we find. You performed admirably, Class 7. I truly appreciate all of your efforts, and I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here for so long. Not at all. I'm just happy we could be of help. If we discover anything else, we'll let you know at once, sir. Excellent. Feel free Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit. However, you're not my personal assistant after all. No, but, you know. Thanks for the help, everyone. I think nothing of it. Honestly, I want to solve the mysteries of that place as much as you do at this point. I feel the same, and fighting the monsters within serves as excellent training. I should be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arise. Yeah, it's not right for you to have to do all the hard work, Rean. That goes for all the other requests you do on your free days, too. My help's just a call away if you ever need it. Thanks. I'm sure I'll take you up on that. I'll see you in the dormitory. Take care. Old Schoolhouse Mystery 2 done. Received heal as a reward. And I got one additional bonding point. It says 1, but because we've got the New Game Plus, it's actually 2. So we get to hang out with Fee and Eustace this time. But first, I'm going to take a look at the quartz. We just got that heal one, which gives us Tyr and Tira, as well as allowing our HP to gradually recover while walking. During the boss fight last time, we also got 2 of the move quartzes here too. Moves pretty much just good for, well, you know, letting you move around the battlefield a lot. Which probably going to be good for our melee combatants. So, let's see here. I can't really do anything. Let me put the soul blur there, and then I can put a move on. There we go. And let's do the heal one on Elisa, so she has more healing spells besides just the revival. So that should be good for us right now. Huzzah. Alright. But yeah, let's go to the second floor and talk to Fee, so we can hang out with her for a little bit, shall we? What are you doing, Fee? Not much. Looking for somewhere to nap, I guess? You guess? Can never tell what she's thinking. Maybe you should talk to her a bit more. Try to get to know her. Spend a bonding point? Yeah! Would you mind if I stuck around here? Go ahead. It's all yours. See you later. I meant stick around with you, so we could talk for a while. Okay. So, are you always here this time of day? Sometimes. Unless I'm napping somewhere else. Yeah, I do see you napping a lot, so do you, like naps? They're okay. What else is there to do during school hours? Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. There are plenty of things to do here, and you won't even get to do some of them when you're older. For example, there's studying, joining clubs, hanging out with all your friends, all sorts of stuff. I'm in a club. Gardening club, actually. Whoa, when did you join that? I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised. What sort of things are you growing? Nothing. Right. Well, even if you do end up growing something, I'd love to see it. Sure. You act like you're my dad or something. Do you get a kick out of getting involved in other people's business? Well, I don't know about that. This is the way I act with my sister, so maybe that's it? Sorry if I upset you or anything. I try not to be so nosy in the future. Either way, I don't exactly hate it. Huh. If you got up from the sofa. I've got to get to the gardening club. Wait, now? Seriously? We're allowed to stop by whenever we want. See ya. Hey, the stairs are the other... Fee walked towards one of the windows, placed her foot on the sill. Fee? Hup! Fee jumped down into the courtyard. Fee! Rean rushed to the window in a panic. But she's fine. Is she alright? Jumping down from here without even a scratch isn't just athletic, it's almost inhuman. Where did she learn to do that? The bond with Fee strengthened. Huzzah. So, usually I would teleport out and go to Eustace, but there's actually a hidden quest here, because that's what the game likes to do, you know, give us hidden quests. So again, as you can see, no little exclamation points or anything anywhere. But we're gonna talk to, let's see, was it Clara? No, it's Linde. Her. Phew, almost done. She's using oil paints, right? It's a pretty good painting. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't hope it didn't break your concentration. Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. Your Gaius' friend, right? Reen, was it? If you're looking for him, you missed him by about a minute. Oh, no, I was just passing by and saw you were still working away in here. Between you and that other girl over there, the art club must be pretty dedicated. Claire's a whole different breed, but I don't do this very often. If I didn't get entered into a student art contest out of nowhere, I wouldn't be here finishing this right now. Wow, I had no idea there were contests like that. Hold on, it doesn't sound like you have much time left. Is it okay that I'm even talking to you? It's important to take a break now, every so often. So this is actually just what I need. Oh no, what's wrong? I ordered some flowers to use as a reference for my sketches, but I completely forgot to pick them up today, and now I'll need to pick them up on my way home. There's not much time until the academy closes for the day. If that's the case, I should pick them up for her. I can go get them for you if you'd like. Are you sure? No problem, I'm free at the moment anyway. I've been helping out the student council, so I'm used to this sort of stuff. I see. I'd be very grateful if you did, but seriously, it's no trouble at all. All I have to do is mention your name and the flowers you ordered, and I should be fine, right? Yes, I've already paid for them, so that should be enough. When you get to the florist, you want to let her know that you're picking up for Linde from the art club. You'll be picking up some snow lilies. Oh, and the name of the shop is Jane's. Great, I walk past it all the time. Linde from the art club, snow lilies. Got it. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sorry for the trouble, but thank you. Rose by any other name started. So, we're actually going to go do that before we go say hello to Eustace. There's a couple of things we're actually going to do. We're going to go to the pawn shop. We're going to go to Mix. Green, please, slow down! Is that Linde? I'm so glad I made it in time. I'm sorry to bother you, but there's something I forgot to ask you earlier. It must have been important if you ran all the way here. What's your question? Well, it's more of a request than anything. There's another flower I wanted to order. It's called a grand rose. It's bright red, so you'll know when you see it. I only need one, but this should cover it. A grand rose, huh? Okay, no problem. I acquired the grand rose money. Thank you so much, Reen. I'll be waiting in the art room. Looks like she's a bit more forgetful than I thought. Well, I suppose that's fine. I should go get her what she asked for. I forgot that was going to happen, so let's go to Mick's pawn shop real quick. Oh, another cutscene. Is that a bell? All the cutscenes, guys. My, haven't you got lovely fur? Who's your master, I wonder?
Meow.
Good kitty. Well, she's got a ribbon, so she's definitely not a stray.
Meow. Meow, meow.
Does that feel good? You've really got pretty fur. Such a pretty girl, cat. Actually, are you male or female? I've just been assuming female, but... Oh! Ow! I guess you said the wrong thing there, Reen. And judging by the voice actress, definitely a female. Oof. Guess I pushed my luck. Don't think she scratched me too deep, but I should have supplied some ointment when I get back to the dorm, just in case. I wonder what her name is. Okay, so I'm actually going to walk this time, just in case it decides to spring another cutscene on me, but I'm just going to Mick's pawn shop. Number 1, to talk to Instructor Sarah. Do you have any idea how much of a nightmare it is for me to get my hands on these bullets of yours? I lost a day's race to get these things, you know. don't worry. I'm sure your horse would have lost just as badly if you were on the track cheering it on. Oh, yeah. Have you heard anything about that thing up in Crossbow ended up? Yep. Sounds like it was taken care of by that police division I told you about. So the instructor uses this shop, too. I wonder what they're talking about. I'll look into whatever's going on in the old schoolhouse, too. You just head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest. So, I'm also going to inspect the curio just to make sure I didn't miss anything, which I didn't. Because I'm paranoid like that, and that's what I do. Let's see. Now I will grab these from Jane. Welcome. How can I help you this evening? Somebody asked me to pick up an order. You mentioned Lily and her snow lily order. Oh, so you're picking it up for her. How nice of you. Just a moment, please. I'll go get it. Here you go. Receive the snow lilies. Thank you very much. Oh, and there's another one I'd hope to buy. You wouldn't happen to have any grand roses, would you? I'd like one if you do. You're in luck. We do. To be young and passionate again. I'm not entirely sure I follow. I'm sorry. Maybe that was a little rude. Please wait a moment while I get one ready for you. Here you go. Received the grand rose and handed over the grand rose money. Thank you very much. Best of luck. No problem. She was a strange one, wasn't she? Well, let's head back to the art room. And that's what we're going to do. Second floor. Right there. Oh, Reed, you're already back from the florist's? That I am. I hope these are the right flowers. You handed over the snow lilies. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, and here's the other one you asked for. Handed over a grand rose. This is a grand rose. You can't just give a girl something like this out of nowhere. I have no idea what you're getting at all. I mean, this flower can only mean... basically, you want to... Yeah, still not following. Oh, just shut up and kiss me. Linde? Question mark. What? That wasn't me, I swear. Oh, but now I see what's going on. I know you're there, Vivi. Get out here. Aw, we were just getting to the good part, too. What the? Reen, I've always had feelings for you. Oh, give it a rest. It's too funny, though. Okay, now I think I get it. Sorry, I'll get her to cut it out. Anyway, as I'm certain you've gathered, we're twins. I'm Linde, the older sister, and I'm the younger, cuter model, Vivi. That would explain things. But to recap, Linde did not ask me to buy a grand rose. Yep, that was just me pretending to be Linde. It must have been pretty convincing. You fooled me, at least, but what's the big deal about a grand rose anyway? It represents passionate romance. So, lots of people use it as a way to confess their love to one another. You can see why I was so taken aback. You got some splaining to do, young man. How could any boy your age not know about the grand rose? I suppose I'll let you off this time, since your ignorance meant my prank went off without a hitch. Gee, thanks. Although I have to admit, I'm definitely at fault here. Oh, Vivi. I'm so sorry, Reen. I think Vivi would explode if she couldn't prank people. Oh, don't worry about it. I have to say, though, you two really are identical. I can tell you apart when you wear your hair differently, but once that's gone, I've got no idea. Reen, you lecherous beast, don't stare at me with that look on your face. I'll be sure she gets a good scolding later. Thank you for all your help, and for putting up with her. Hopefully this will make up for some of the annoyance she caused. I received cozy socks. That really isn't necessary. You're so humble, Reen. If somebody offers you something, just hurry up and take it. Speaking of, here you go. A little special something for me as a way of thanking you for making me laugh. Oh, well, this is awkward. I really can't apologize enough. Catch you later, then. So we've met the twins. But we've got two places to go. We're going to go to the student union because there's somebody else for us to talk to. Me talking to the instructor was literally just another one of those, oh, by the way, this is an opportunity to learn about somebody. So Here's Angelica again. The new engine is practically flawless. Why don't you help me test it out, Toa? Want to go for another ride? That really does sound nice. I've still got some work to finish, though. Oh, please. You say that like you've forgotten the perks of our relationship. I'll help you take care of all this, and then we'll head out on a romantic ride. Thanks, Angie. I wonder how often they ride together. It seems like Angelica's way of helping President Toa de-stress. Seems like it. But that's another opportunity. But now we're going to go talk to our boy Eustace and actually spend a bonding point, so maybe he'll actually talk to us. Oh, it's you. Hey there, Eustace. I've noticed I see you here pretty often. I guess you must be a pretty avid reader, huh? I wouldn't put it like that exactly. There's not much else to do, so I just came to pass the time. Oh. I really don't get a chance like this too often. Should I hang out with him? Yes, you definitely should. Would you mind if I joined you? You don't need to ask my permission. You can do as you please. Well, then, I hope you don't mind my company. What is that you're reading, anyway? It's a book on the many legends that are told throughout the Empire. There's certainly no shortage of those, is there? I've heard stories about witches, spirits, and even vampires. Hold on. Are you into those kinds of stories, Eustace? These are merely a means to a fuller knowledge of the Empire. Though I can't deny they make for interesting reads. I see. Maybe I should take a look at that. Some of them sometime. Hey, look over there! That boy's from one of the Great Four Houses, right? House Alberea? So he is. He fits the noble archetype to a T, doesn't he? You don't suppose he's friends with that guy next to him, do you? I was guessing that he was. You gotta wonder what kind of people a big name like that would hang out with. Oh, it's almost time. We gotta get back to the dorms. Hey, wait up! So that's what it's like to be famous. This is a daily occurrence. You're a noble yourself. The same would happen to you if you ever acted like one. A fair point. Maybe I could stand to learn a lesson or two from you. One cannot escape their nobility. As such, it should be worn with pride. What? Someone told me that when I was a child. But don't listen to the rights of Ragnitz. Useless. That's the end of this book. I'm going to get another. Was he just trying to cheer me up? Thanks, Eustace. The bond with Eustace has been strengthened. Alright. Well, that is where I'm going to cut this episode, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then, like and maybe leave a comment. If you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. And as Instructor Sarah likes to say, toodles!